So to mod the BIOS for these cards, this card in particular, this is the RX 580. There are three main tools you need: ATI Flash, ATI Patcher, and this Polaris BIOS editor. I downloaded all them already. I'll put links in the description, and then I extracted them here and just for the because I'm going to be doing so many cards, I created shortcuts to each file to each program in these folders. So like ATI Flash, there's the application, but I just created the shortcut. So the very first thing we want to do, and I've already did a couple cards already. So, but I just want to go through one card before I finish them all. The first thing you want to do is go to ATI WinFlash and right-click it and select Run as Administrator, and then select Yes. So very first thing, I want to back up my current BIOS. So I'm going to click here, Save. Then I'm going to save it into this folder I created called BIOS and Backups. And I'm just going to call this RX-8 580-4 ROM and click Save. And then wait a bit while it saves the BIOS. And click Continue. And then we're going to go to the Polaris BIOS editor. Click Yes. Click Open BIOS, and we're going to open the BIOS that we just backed up, which is number 4 here. And then we're just going to click the one-click timing patch. Click OK. And click OK. And then we're going to click Save As, and I'm going to save this in this modded folder I created and call it number 4. And we're going to close. The very next thing we'll do is go back to the ATI WinFlash, and then I'm going to click Load Image, and I'm going to go to the BIOS mod 4 that I just created. Click Open and click Program. Now, when it's doing this, on my particular screen capture, you're going to see that it gets disconnected from the remote desktop session that I'm logging into my mining rig from. But if you're mining directly, you're not going to see this. But as you can see, after a couple of seconds, we're gonna get back in, and it's going to show that it is it's been applied, and we need to reboot. So let's just wait a bit here. Okay, and you can see here it says your vBIOS was programmed successfully. So let's click OK. Give it a minute to go. I might have to remote in one more time. But sometimes it does take a while. Okay, now you see it says here you have to reboot the system before the changes take effect. We're just going to click no because we have to do one more thing. Okay, so the final step that needs to be done is this ATI KMDAG patcher. So let's run this. Actually, let me click no, right click and run as administrator, and then click yes. Now, all we got to do is just click yes to patch the values. Click OK, and now we can reboot. So because I am in a remote session, I'm going to type the reboot command. And I'll be right back. Okay, we are back, and I've just rebooted, so I'm going to launch Awesome Miner, and let's see what kind of hash rate we are getting now with the modded BIOS. Click start. And wait for it to go. And taking a bit. It's reporting at 29.